Welcome back everyone, welcome back to a slightly better day on the Little Red Ninja allotment, and I hope everyone is well. I hopefully will be able to get the remodel done in this video. Well, I'll have a damn good try at it anyway, but as you can see, I've cleared out all the plants that was in the ground on both sides, and I've started to dig down where this plank of wood is that's embedded in the ground to see how much of the wood chip that I can take away and stick in a compost bin, and I would say probably about 3 inches worth. As you can see, it's rotted down really well, and that was put there this time last year. Not so much of decomposition there, but where I usually walk, it has rotted down, so just to speed it up, stick it in the compost bin. But there are other jobs that I will be doing. Planting the spinach I've got there somewhere on the plot, empty everything that isn't nailed down or bolted down in the polytunnel, get rid of all these battens, skim all that soil like I said in one of my previous ones, and then once I've done that, fix anything that needs fixing, and then after I've done that, another job is to clean the actual cover of the polytunnel, and I'm due that product that I will be using to clean the polytunnel hopefully later on, if little Ninja pulls his finger out, because he ordered it. So it still hasn't come, but I hopefully will have it later in the video. But let's get on and clear everything that you see, so I've got an easier job to get the remodel started. So let's get on with what I've got to do. So I'll be right back when it is empty. Well, if I empty the whole of the polytunnel, it will take me about an hour, and it's an hour I don't have. But I've cleared the benches. Well, I've put one outside and one over there. You might see something on the bench, which I'll show you in a second. But what I've done so far, I've I've skimmed the top surface of this side. Still got that side to do, but I've skimmed all the way down to the spade and plonked all that spent compost into the new compost bin. So I've got to add that, which is banana skin feed, and that helps with the compost as well, because the worms will devour all that very quickly. But this side is done. I've had a good look at this wooden plank, and I think I will replace it with a new one, I think, because it's not looking too good underneath the soil, mind you. And check all the way along here, and think about starting to clean on this side. I've given it a wipe down with a damp cloth, which is always good, just to get any bugs that are dead on the actual polytunnel. But the one thing that little Ninja ordered and has come is this stuff. I don't know if anyone has heard of this stuff before. It's called Algon Organic. Thank you very much, Ninja. It is path, patio and deck cleaner, but it also is able to be used on UPVZ and also polytunnels because it's organic, and it's all ready for here. I've got to dilute it, 3 parts water, 1 part of the argon, and then crack on and spray it. And what I usually do, I usually just leave it to do its own thing overnight. So I'll crack on with skimming this side next, and start on getting rid of about 1 inch or 2 of this wood chip path, which can go into the bin. This is taking rather a long time, so do excuse me while I get on with doing the next bit. Right then, well, I've actually now done the other side. I've skimmed all the beds here, and I've also skimmed the path all the way right down to the very bottom, and given the back splashboard a clean. And what I need to do now, because I've emptied this into the compost bin, as well as these beds here all into the compost bin, I need to get myself new compost. Now what I will do, I'll be using a mixture of compost. I'll do 1 part mushroom compost, 1 part manure compost, and 1 brand spanking new compost in all this, as well as the other side. And I know I've just shifted everything onto this side. I do apologize, but I've got no room out in the allotment. But what I need to do now is spray the whole of the inside of the polytunnel, just to get it clean. I have wiped down everywhere and got rid of a few bits of dirt, but I'll need to spray the whole of the polytunnel and leave it. But there are other jobs that I can crack on, and there is one other thing that I've brought over, is a roll of bubble wrap, and I am going to use it in here. I've had it for about a year, but I am going to use it for better insulation during the winter time, and I'm going to have it hanging from this bar on both sides all the way down, just so it keeps in the warmth in the depths of winter, because I've got a blank canvas to work on now. I've got a few ideas. I did have an idea for all these beds, but I think I might change it. But let's crack on and let's get the polytunnel sprayed, and then I'll be back. Well, here we go. I thought I'd show you from a different perspective, from the bottom of the polytunnel towards the door. Everything has been sprayed in between the supports, in there, and also outside as well. So I just leave it to do its own thing. Don't need to wipe it down again. I might have to wipe it down if I find any dirt that I've missed, but everything is ready to sort out in November. So all the jobs that I want to do in the polytunnel, I can now do without any interruption. So one of the first jobs I will do is, if I show you what I've done on this side, I want to do on this side. So I need to get a few planks of wood. Mind you, I need to get a few planks of wood for here and here for when I repurpose this footpath. And the footpath will be wood chip again, but I might put some just heavy duty membrane just to save me digging every couple of years the wood chip, and I can use the wood chip for something better. But I will hopefully be pushing the bed in that way, so I have a bigger path, so I can actually sit in here properly, and even put some buckets in here, because I am going to be sowing some veg in the next week, which hopefully I'll show you in the next week's video what I will sow, and I want to grow them in here, so I have something to look forward to in the depths of winter. I've already got loads of stuff, but I want a lot more. But yep, this is all ready. I need to get in a rake and just rake over where I've been standing spraying. And the good thing about this algon, it doesn't drip. It really doesn't drip. I sprayed quite a lot, even with 3 parts water. It just clings to the polytunnel. So I'm looking forward to when that is cleaner doing itself. But if you've enjoyed this remodel episode, there will be a few more in the pipeline for when I cover the polytunnel and do things in the polytunnel over November. And thank you very much for all the new subscribers that have joined my journey. And little ninja has escaped again. He's taken the algon back to the den, because he didn't tell me how much it cost. But I do recommend the algon. I do recommend it a lot, especially if you've got a polytunnel or even a greenhouse. Go and get yourself some. And this is not a plug for the company, it's just really good stuff. But thank you very much for watching today, and I'll see you in the next video. Look after yourselves, and I'll see you then. Bye for now.